Let me ask you something real quick. Have you ever looked at your life and thought, I know what to do, but why can't I just do it? You plan, you promise yourself tomorrow, you even feel motivated for a day or two, and then somehow you're right back where you started. Same habits, same distractions, same version of you. I used to think this meant I was lazy, or broken, or just not disciplined enough. But here's the truth no one tells you. You don't need more motivation, you need a reset. Not a glow up, not a productivity hack, a full character reset. Because the life you want isn't blocked by information, it's blocked by identity. And today, I want to walk you through something that changed everything for me. A 90-day reset that rebuilds your discipline, your focus, and who you believe you are. Not overnight, not magically, but permanently. And the best part, you don't need confidence to start. You build confidence by starting. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you won't just feel motivated. You'll have a clear plan for becoming someone you actually respect. Here's something wild. Most people fail because they aim too high. They fail because they quit too early. We live in a world of 7-day challenges, 30-day transformations, change your life in a weekend. But real change doesn't work like that. Your brain doesn't trust short-term promises. It trusts patterns. And science backs this up. It takes weeks, sometimes months, for your brain to update its self-image. That's why 90 days matters. It's long enough to break old habits, build new routines, and most importantly, prove to yourself that you're different now. Think about it. If you've been procrastinating for years, your brain already has evidence that this is who you are. A 90-day streak creates new evidence, not motivation, proof. This isn't about perfection. You'll mess up, I did too. But every time you show up again, you weaken the old identity. And that's the goal of this reset. Not to become productive, but to become the kind of person who shows up even when it's uncomfortable. Now, let's talk about how to actually do this without burning out by day 7. The first 30 days are not about grinding harder. They're about keeping promises to yourself. That's it. Discipline isn't forcing yourself to do everything. It's doing 1 or 2 things daily, no matter what. Here's the rule. If it feels too easy, you're doing it right. For me, it started with waking up at the same time, 20 minutes of focused work, and no phone for the first hour. That's it. Some days I felt unstoppable. Other days I felt empty, tired, and annoyed. And this is where most people quit, because the motivation fades and discomfort shows up. But that discomfort, that's your old identity fighting back. This phase is about training self-trust. Even if you study badly, even if the workout feels weak, even if the day feels messy, you still show up. And slowly, something shifts. You stop negotiating with yourself. You stop asking, do I feel like it? You just do it. And that's when discipline stops feeling like pain and starts feeling like power. But discipline alone isn't enough. Next, we sharpen focus. By now, you're more consistent, but here's the next problem. You sit down to work, and your mind still jumps everywhere. Notifications, overthinking, random thoughts. That's normal. Focus is a skill, not a personality trait. And during days 31 to 60, your goal is simple. Reduce mental noise. Start with this rule. 1 task, 1 block, no escape. Even 25 minutes is enough. Put your phone in another room. Not on silent, not face down. Another room. At first, it feels uncomfortable, almost boring. Good. Boredom is the doorway to deep focus. This is also when you clean your environment. Messy desk, Messy mind, too many tabs, no clarity. You don't need aesthetic perfection, you need less chaos. And here's the surprising part. Once you focus better, anxiety drops because your brain finally finishes things. You start feeling calmer, more in control, and that control feeds confidence, which leads us to the final phase, the most important one. By now, people might notice something different about you. You're quieter, more focused, less reactive. But the real change is internal. This phase is about identity locking. You stop saying, "I'm trying to be disciplined," and start thinking, "I'm someone who doesn't quit." Every action becomes a vote for the new you. You study not because you feel like it, but because that's who you are now. You say no to distractions, not out of force, but out of self-respect. And here is the secret. Confidence doesn't come from results, it comes from alignment. When your actions match your values, that's when you stop needing external validation. You don't chase motivation anymore, you trust yourself. And once you trust yourself, life changes fast. Opportunities feel possible, challenges feel manageable. You're no longer trying to escape who you are. You're building someone new, day by day. And it all started with one decision. So here's the real question. Are you going to watch this, feel inspired, and go back to the same habits? Or are you ready to reset? You don't need to wait for Monday or next month or when things calm down. Start tonight. Choose one habit, set your 90-day window, and commit imperfectly. You're not behind, you're early. In this reset, it's not about becoming someone else, it's about becoming who you were always capable of being. If this video hit you, even a little, drop a comment, 90-day reset started. Let's keep each other accountable. Let's level up together. And remember, your future self is watching what you do today. Don't let them down.